All right, I am delighted to be sort of kind of back in my hometown, at least through Skype. Welcome, Stephen, and thank you for participating in our leadership series.
Thank you, Mark. Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to be here.
Welcome to Montreal, kind of remotely, but
yeah, pleasure. You're supposed to say pleasure to be here, eh?
hey.
Here's the best way to start. Can you formally introduce yourself and tell us a little bit what you're doing, a tiny bit of your background?
Sure. My name is Stephen Hecht. I'm Chief Executive Peacemaker of Million Peacemakers. And my background is traditional business background, BCom MBA. Went into a family business, third generation, experienced conflict throughout that from the time I was 20 and was told I'd be inheriting the chief executive position one day from an uncle who died, a very close uncle who died at that time, and dealing with family members who weren't very pleased to hear that news, deciding to go complete my education while working, and then ran that business, and we grew nicely, but I had personal and family conflict throughout, and I felt I had the tools to win battles, but not necessarily the war long term. I read every book on negotiation, and Art of War, Sun Tzu was by my bedside. I knew that cold. But I still ended up getting divorced after 9 years, having to go visit my 4 kids in California. And that wasn't ideal. I've had unions. I've closed down unions as well, and ended up having to manufacture in Korea remotely. So I saw that sometimes when you win, you lose long term, and that got me really interested in this field of conflict resolution later on. I was a member, or am a member, of a group called YPO, and I was head of education for Canada for the group. And I found in talking to my peers, they also felt uncomfortable in dealing with conflict, both personally and professionally, and felt that we could learn more about that. And that started a journey into what I'm doing today.
Cool, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So thanks you for sharing that, and we'll be right back.